Good afternoon, all of you. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, this is Manoranjan Sahoo, the NPTEL Cloud Computing Top Topper 5% from CV Raman Global University. Today, I am going to solve the Cloud Computing Week 6 Assignment 6 solution, which last date is 4 September 2024. Now, let's start to solve the questions. So, here we will find 10 questions. Okay, we will try to solve all the questions. So, let's start the first questions. Interception is considered as an attack on what? Four options are given. Okay. Out of these four options, we may find the confidentiality is the right answer. C. Why confidentiality? Because interception involves unauthorized parties gaining access to the information. Okay. These comprise confidentiality, which is the principle of keeping data secret from unauthorized access. Okay. So the interception is considered as an attack on confidentiality. Option A. Question number 1. Option A is the right answer. Moving to the question number 2. Find the correct statements. Okay. Four options are given. Let's read all the options. Okay. Different types of cloud computing services model provide different levels of security services. Yes, it is the right answer. Second option is adapting your on-premises system to a cloud model requires that you determine what security mechanisms are required and mapping those to control that exist in your chosen cloud service provider. Yes, is it the right answer? Moving to the option number 3, data should be transmitted and stored in a encrypted format. That means in a very secure format for security purposes. Yes, that is also the right answer. Okay, but fourth option, all are incorrect statements. No, all are the correct statements. So option A, B, and C is the right answer. Once again, we will verify that four options are given. The correct statements are yes. Option A, different types of cloud computing services model provide different levels of security services. This is the true because each service model, that is infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and the software as a service, has a varying degree of control and responsibility for security. For examples, infrastructure as a service offer the most control but also the most responsibility for security, while software as a service provide the least control but also least responsibilities. Okay. Option B, that is adapting your on-premises system to a cloud model requires that you determine what security mechanism are required to mapping those to control that exist in your chosen cloud service provider. This is true because when migrating to the cloud, it is essential to ensure that the security measures in the place of premises are adequately matched by the security controls offered by the cloud provider. Okay. The third option is data should be transported and stored in an encrypted format for security purposes. This is true because encryption is a fundamental security measures that helps protect data from unauthorized access during the transmission and storage. So therefore, all the statements are correct. Okay. ABC, you choose ABC. Moving to the question number 3. Which of the following is or are example of the passive attack? Example of the passive attack. Only you may see the traffic analysis. Traffic analysis is the example of a passive attack. The rest of the things are the active attack. Okay, see here. But to first to understand what is a passive attack. Here you can see it is the Bob, it is the hacker, it is the lies, it is the internet. Okay, where the hacker can interpret. So passive attackers those that involve the eavesdropping on or monitoring transmissions. The goal is to obtain the information that is being transmitted, but without altering or modifying it. Okay. So what about relay? Relay, this involves the capturing data and retransmitting it again to gain the unauthorized access. Okay. But traffic analysis is one thing which is involves monitoring and analyzing traffic patterns. Monitoring and analyzing traffic patterns without altering the data. Thus, it is a passive attack. Okay. So option what? Option C is the right answer. Another rest of the thing I'll let you know that denial of services in an attack, active attack, as it involves disrupting the services. Okay. And the last one is masquerade involves impersonations, which active since it involves distortions and falsifications. Okay. So here we find what? The traffic analysis is only the passive attack. Okay. Moving to the question number 4. Modification is considered as an attack on what? Modification is considered as an integrity. Okay. That means, see, what do you mean by integrity? Integrity means modification refers to alter altering the data, which directly affects the integrity of the information. Directly affect to the integrity of the information. What is integrity? Integrity is about ensuring that the data remains accurate and unaltered. Data remains accurate and unaltered. Here confidentiality you can see, and figure is here. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Okay. And what comes under what is clearly mentioned. So integrity is modification is considered as an attack on integrity. For option C is the right answer. Moving to the question number 5. Spoofing is an example of. What is spoofing? Spoofing is an example of what? B and D. B and D. Okay. Is not an example of. Spoofing is not an example of. Example of what? A, that is decisions and unsolutions. Okay. But option B and D is not an example of. We may consider C. Okay, 4 options are given. Spoofing is not an example of decisions, disclosure, usurpations, and distributions. Disclosure and distributions is the not an example of. See, what is spoofing? Spoofing is needed a type of deceptions where attacker impersonate another entity. Okay, so spoofing can involve usurpations where an attackers gain unauthorized controls. Then spoofing can cause distortion if it results in unauthorized access or manipulations. So, and here disclosures refers to the exposure of information. Exposure of information which is not direct consequence of a spoofing. Okay. So here you can sign spoofing. The criminal trying is obtained the personal information by pretending to be the legitimate business or another non-trusted source. Okay. So here two options are there, which is not the example of, that is disclosures and distributions. Option B and D. Option B and option D is not an example. C, not an example. Okay. Option 5. Moving to the question number 6, two statements are given. Consider the following statements. Statement 1 and statement 2. Authorization is the identification of the legitimate users. Okay. Is this the right statement? No, this is not the right statement. Second statement is integrity is the protection against the data alterations or corruption. Yes, it is the right statement. So statement 1 is false and statement 2 is the true answer. Okay. 6 option B. 6 option B. See, here we can more clarify here. Statement 1 explains authorization is not identification. Authorization is not identification. But what is mentioned? Authorization is the identification, which is not true. Authorization is not the identification. It is the process of granting access the rights. Identification is the process of recognizing a user. But in the statement 2, integrity involves ensuring data is protected from the alterations or corruption, which is accurate. Okay, that means it tends to the integrity part. Okay, so statement 2 is the right answer. Statement 1 is the false answer. False statement. Okay, so here B option is the right answer. Moving to the question number 7. Question number 7. Access policy control refers to access policy. Access policy refers to access policy means violation of a SOD, separation of duties, that is constant. Okay, constant. That is C. Violation of SOD, that is constraint. That is access policy control involves managing and enforcing policies that can control who can access what resources. Violation of a separation of a duty is related to the access policy control as it involves ensuring that critical functions are divided to prevent fraud or error. Okay. So here 7 option C. What about C? The role of the base control. Here the user is there, role is there. Okay, role based authorizations. Okay, here you can allow the access and you can deny the access. Okay, so option C, violation of a SOD. Okay, violation of a SOD that access the policy control refers. Okay, what about the rest options? We may understand also what is cyclic inheritance control. It means it is a concept related to the object oriented programming and inheritance, not access control. Understood? Then second is virus attack. Option is virus attack is given also. What is meant by virus attack? Virus attack means it's a malicious software attack. You may find various type of malicious software which is not authorized. Okay, not access to control. Okay, not access to control. So that is the virus attack. Then what about a man in the middle attack? Man in the middle attack means where the attacker interprets communications between the two parties. Okay, not related to the access policy control. Okay, so that is called the man in the middle attack. Okay, so here which is the most appropriate answer and correct answer? You may find violation of SOD. Option 7, option C is the 7, option C. Okay. Option C, you made the right answer. Option C. Okay. Then what about, are you sure option C? Yes. Option C is the right answer. Moving to the question number 8. Okay. Which um, of the options is or are considered as the basic component of a security? Three things are there. Okay, basic component of a security. We may find here basic component means it. Option A, confidentiality and integrity. Confidentiality and integrity are the basic component. Why the basic component? Okay. Why it is the basic component? Because confidentiality and integrity are the fundamental principle of the information security. Fundamental principles. It comes under fundamental principle. But here, reliability and efficiency are the important, but not considered the core components of the security. As is not considered the core components of the security, it does not comes under the basic components of the security. So the confidentiality and the integrity, it comes under the basic components of the security, which is option A and option B. We may choose option A and B. Question number 9. Which of the following is or are not a type of passive attack? Asking about it. Question is or is not a type of passive attack. Okay, is not a type of passive. Okay, we may choose here that is denial of services. Denial of services. Rest of the things we may consider as a active attack. We may verify from our end. See, denial of services. Let us consider one by one. Traffic analysis is a passive attack. See, it is a denial of services. Okay, traffic analysis also a passive attack. Release of messages content is also a passive attack. Okay, so the traffic analysis passive attack, release of message content is also a passive attack, and a relay is also a passive attack. Relay is also a passive attack. One, denial of services is an active attack because it disputes the availability of the services. Okay, availability of the services. So option 9, option C, 9, option C is the right answer. Okay. Moving to the question number 10, side channel exploitation has the potential to extract RSA and AES secret keys. RSA and AES secret key. You see, it is maybe the true answer. Why? 10, option A. Why? See, in case of a side channel attack, exploit the physical and operational aspect of a system, such as timing information, power consumption to extract the cryptographic keys. Okay, this can potentially compromise the RSA and AES secret keys. Okay, so clear cut things is there. Side channel exploration has the potential to extract RSA and AES secret key, which is option 2. Once again, we have to verify the answer again. Option A. Question number 1, option A is the right answer. Question number 2, ABC is the right answer. Question number 3, option C. Question number 4, option C. Question number 5, option B and D. B and D, as it actually not. Okay, not an example. Not an example. Okay, this one and this one is not the example of snooping. Then question number 6. Question number 6, B is the right answer. Question number 7, C is the right answer. Question number 7, C. Question number 7, C is the right answer. Okay. And question number 8, A and B. Question number 9, C. Okay. And question number 10, A is the right answer. C. Okay. Guys, we have already completed all the assignments, 10 questions. Okay. Now I'm going to submit the answer. Now I submitted the answer. Okay. Here, your answer has successfully submitted. Okay. Thank you for taking your week 6 assignment 6 section and options is here. Guys, if you like this and my videos, you may definitely subscribe my channel, like and subscribe this video. If any changes I found, definitely I must post the changes in my YouTube comment channel. Okay, as soon as you will definitely get notified. Okay, so till then, I hope you must take care of yourself. Okay, bye.